Okay, in this video we're taking a look at a blood pressure monitor. It's a cuff, fits on your arm, and I want to show you a few images that give you a little more detail before we talk a little bit more about the device. Alright, so we're taking a look at this blood pressure cuff. It is the RP 3010 RP10 model from Roffie. Roffie, I've actually had a few of their products and they've worked quite well, never had a complaint or problem. So I like this one. It's very small, so very easy to travel with. It doesn't include a pouch for travel, but you can throw it in your luggage and bag relatively easily. Yet it has a large enough screen, it's very easy for me with diminished vision to actually be able to read it with no problem. And of course you're going to have indicators if you have problems, which will probably happen for me quite a lot because of the issues I have with my heart and the pacemaker. My blood pressure right now is just really low, so when you see that, we're going to measure it. It's going to be a little bit off, of course, from what you should want to have. There's a set button so you can set your date and time and everything, and there's a memory button here so you can store like 90 different readings and you can actually review that. Then you have your start stop button, so very simple in terms of operation. On one side there is a port for power. It does not include an adapter, but it does specify exactly what you want to get if you want to purchase one. It's in the user manual. I have it open on the back so you can see that it is 4 AAA battery powered, and little slits right there allow for sound, I believe. So it's like a little speaker right there, and of course there's the battery door. I just left it off long enough to be able to show you guys real quickly. So let's put this back in place. So that's quick and easy. The box that it comes in, nothing too major about that, just a little bit of details on the box itself. The user manual, multi-language, very well laid out, very well documented as far as instructions go, so should be no real problem getting this set up and using it. And then you have the actual cuff here, which has a metal piece right there, which is what it loops through, so when you tighten it on your arm, and then over here where you grab it, this rubber hose, it feels like there's a piece sewn into this pocket right here, and so that makes it really comfortable for gripping and makes it easy to tighten. And in case there's any issue or question about function as far as the use of it, excuse me, it shows you a diagram and an arrow. So basically, go ahead and get this kind of slid on, kind of pull that so that it's on there pretty well. Excuse me. I'll plug this into the side, and it's quick and easy for young or old, I'm sure, to use. Push the start button, and you can probably hear that. Very quiet. But you can see the readout. I haven't even set the time on it because I'm going to pull the batteries out. Might order a power adapter. So it's taking the measurement now. I'm sure speaking is not helping. See, I actually am getting an error. My blood pressure is probably so low and my arm is so small. See, got an error message. I can't actually fit very large cuffs. This is a medium. I usually need a child's size cuff because of the medical issues I've been dealing with a lot lately. So Let's see if I can readjust this a little bit. And I'll show you what that looks like. Right. Okay, so you can see, hopefully you can see this, my blood pressure, excuse me, very low. It's very problematic. This is a constant issue, and I have it measured regularly, and it's always low. You can also see the pulse rate, which is right at where it's supposed to be because I have a pacemaker, 70 beats at 69, so very close, and my pacemaker does fluctuate some. And then you have a little symbol right there, and that, I don't know the exact meaning of that, I have to look it up in the book, but that is obviously indicating there's a problem, which I know there is, and I always get that with every one of these style blood pressure monitors I've ever used. But yeah, very easy to see, and as you heard, not loud, easy to operate, pretty much just to push the button and wait. Helps if you're not speaking like I was previously, and if you're sitting really still, which I wasn't. So, but yeah, that's just a very simple operation. I mean, can't really ask for anything more. And if I push the memory button, you can see it pulls up the last. So, but that's it. Just a quick overview, give you an idea of what it sounds like. It's very quiet. So you really can't even hardly hear that. I can't imagine that disturbing even the lightest of sleepers if you had to monitor your blood pressure at night and you had children or significant others around that you want to be courteous of and not interrupt. But yeah, that's all there is to it. It's got a nice little angle to it, so it sits on the table so you can see it really well. And as long as you can hold still, not make a lot of noise, and follow all the typical instructions of not having caffeine or smoking or showering or anything else, so that your body is in a very neutral state when you measure, you should be able to use this on a regular basis, get some idea of what your pulse, blood pressure, and things are. So that's pretty much it. If you want to find out more, link below the video.